these tomatoes nice and deep. This is the only really healthy looking one. The others are all looking a bit scabby because they've been at the bottom of my tiny greenhouse. So they're all a bit red this year. But I'm sure they'll get a bit happier if I pot them up and move them up so they're a little bit warmer. They're a bit wet because I just watered them. So. Some extras. They might be lemon balm. Yeah, they are lemon balm. It literally, I grew it in a pot thinking, oh, that'll stop it from getting all over my whole garden. It's everywhere now. It grows in the lawn. It's even managed to get into my polytunnel. Right, so that's them all potted up. I've also potted up the little lemon balm plants in case anyone wants some lemon balm. Or I just give those away to a friend or something because I have ridiculous amounts. Tuck those in there. Helping. Put those in there and then the rest will have to go in the bottom. We're running out of space. My goodness, would you stop trying to get in the thing? You're a monkey. Right. That's really filthy, that. Look at it, it's brown. Okay. So disgusting. I've washed them. I didn't even want to pick up my camera like this. Right, so in the top here, I have got, these are physalis, or as my kids call them, lantern fruit. Didn't do a good job washing my hands. In the back of that tray, I've also got 5 little pepper plants. I've just planted a load of pumpkins here. I'm going to plant those at my friend's. She has horses, and we're going to do an experiment and plant a load in a pile of her old manure that's been there for years. We've got some basil in here. Down here, I've got some marigolds. I'm just going to use as companion plants around the allotment. Then I've got spaghetti squash and courgettes in this shelf here. They're getting really big and need to go out and be homed. And then down here I've got some tomato plants that will need potting up, but I need to get some of these out before I can really do anything else with these because I don't have any more space. So I'm just sort of waiting for it to warm up so I can plant things out on the allotment now. Lastly, I'm just going to do 1 teeny weeny pot of chives because my chives have died. Oh, I want this is kind of the mixture I was using to put on my tomatoes. It's a bit more lumpy. So for the chives, I'm going to use this seed sowing compost, which is much finer and better draining as well. It doesn't hold on to the liquid so well because it's got quite high sand content, I think. It looks like sand. Anyway, so I bought these. I had some chives in my at-home herbed, but my rosemary bush just completely took over. I've literally had to trim like a huge branch that's like the same size as I am off it because it was just taking over the entire herb bed. So I'm going to plant some of these and probably plant these at the allotment because I've kind of got a little herb bed there. Maybe like put half of them in here. But I was just going to get them started in this pot. I can like chop the pot in half. Once I get, I haven't read the instructions. What does it say? Sowing indoors, fill, scatter the seeds on the surface and then put a bit more compost in. I thought that would be the case. It's just a cut, but it'll do. How many seeds do we get in here? Oh, like it's a pretty decent number of seeds. Is that gonna focus? Here we go. Quite decent. You never know, sometimes you end up with like 5 seeds in a pot, don't you? And you're like, well, that's disappointing. I always oversow just to make up for my poor plant parenting. Half of them die, it's okay if they all grow. We're normally in trouble, not with the tomatoes. And I'm just going to put a bit of compost on top. And put like a smidgen of water in this pot. Still, I'm just going to water all of my seeds until they die. This compost is like super dry. It soaks up so much water. Oh, and yes, by the way, I'm gardening in my pyjamas. Best way to garden. Oh, Shiro's back. Hello, Shiro, you come to help. Shiro's. You're a good girl. You. Last things last. Don't forget to label, or you will forget what you've grown.